Okay, there has been a huge update on the entire MrBeast situation, where he is now actually threatening to sue his old employee by sending a cease and desist letter. This was no ordinary employee though. This was Dogpack404, the YouTuber who ended up releasing a 1 hour long expose video about MrBeast, where in this expose video he accuses MrBeast of many different things, such as faking his videos, running illegal lotteries, as well as apparently knowing about the entire situation that went down last week with his friend. If you want to stay updated with this entire situation, feel free to subscribe, because I'm going to keep you guys posted on it. Anyways, let's take a look at Dogpack404's Twitter, where he ended up getting the cease and desist letter, as well as his actual response to the cease and desist letter, because it's actually really funny. So MrBeast's legal team actually sent a cease and desist letter to Dogpack404. It reads, "Dear Mr. Dogpack404, Satan Lord of Darkness represents your former employer, MrBeast YouTube LLC, MBYT, or the company. I am writing to you regarding your recent troubling conduct following your involuntary termination for employment with the company on April 19th, 2024. Specifically, it has recently come to the company's attention that you have been, among other things, disclosing sensitive, confidential, and proprietary information regarding the company's business operations and content creations methodology, dude, I can't read. In breach of your contractual and legal obligations to the company, including the contractual post-employment obligations set forth in the confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement executed by you in connection with your employment." Now, basically what this means, if you aren't fully aware with legal talk, and I'm not either, but my friend actually is in law school and he told me what this means. And essentially what it means is if you are hired by the MrBeast company, and whether you leave voluntarily or you're fired, you're not allowed to talk about how they make their videos because it is confidential. It's a secret, which immediately makes me scratch my head, because MrBeast has said many times that the way he makes his videos, or rather the way that he gets his challengers, like the people who are in the videos, they're just random subscribers or just like, you know, randoms off of the street, you know? But now when Dogpack says otherwise, that it's actually, you have to have a close connection with MrBeast, you either have to be working there or friends of family of high-ranked workers who are at MrBeast studios, then he gets sent to cease and desist. Also, dude, I'm like 99% sure that all the information that Dogpack showed in his expose video was like all publicly known information. For example, he showed that workers are chosen for MrBeast challenges, which he then proceeded to show their LinkedIn, which says that they work at MrBeast studios. So like, what is the point of sending a cease and desist when it is publicly known information, dude? I just don't understand what the point of sending a cease and desist letter is, because if anything, that isn't going to make you get your tracks covered up. That isn't going to make you look like a good guy. It seems that now you're just trying to hide information and that you're trying to cover something up and sweep it under the rug because a former employee made an expose video on you. And I think the big turning point for them is when Dawson, or Dogpack404, has been very, very public about the fact that he is currently working on a part 2. His Twitter literally said, "Part 1 out now," about his first MrBeast expose video. He went on an interview with Oompaville where he said he is working on another part and doing research for it and looking into it by talking to past employees. I think current employees, I could be totally wrong about that fact, but he is making another part. So, what was Dogpack's response to this entire situation? I mean, you're getting threatened legal action not only by your past employer, but someone who has so much money and one of the biggest YouTubers on the the biggest YouTuber on the platform. So, dude, I'd be shaking in my boots. I'd be so scared. I'd be sitting here with soaked pants. So let's see what Dogpack's response was.
So MrBeast's legal team did send me a cease and desist, and here's my official response to that.
Oh yeah, there's copyrighted music, so I'm gonna beatbox. Boom boom chicka boom boom ch boom boom chicka boom boom chicka chicka. Oh goodness. Dude, he doubled down. He did more than that. So his response is just telling everything. And after this, Dogpack actually ended up getting another letter from MrBeast's legal team as a final warning, basically saying that he has one last chance to, or else they're gonna go full pursuit. They're gonna take down the big evil Dogpack. So the letter reads, regarding cease and desist, final warning. Ooh, so scary. Dear Mr. Dogpack 404, this new firm, whose white-collar criminal defense practices is second to none, according to their website, and he makes sure to point that out, has recently been retained by MrBeast YouTube LLC, MrBeast, or the company, and its founder, Jimmy Donaldson, which is MrBeast, regarding the unsettling news that you have embarked on a campaign to disparage, I don't know, MrBeast as a company and defame Jimmy Donaldson as an individual. Not only are your statements about MrBeast and Jimmy Donaldson completely untrue, they also violate the clear, binding, enforceable terms of your confidentiality and non-disclosure agreement with MrBeast dated March 25th, 2024, the NDA agreement, which you have shown in videos posted to the internet. So his response to your statements about MrBeast and Jimmy Donaldson are completely untrue. Dogpack's response to this is, then prove it. You have all of the footage, but instead of posting any, you've been deleting it. Which is 100% true. I mean, they have the means to completely disprove all of this. There's no way that when they are done filming something, they just delete all the footage. Bro, I'm going to be honest, I don't even do that. I just keep it on a separate hard drive. Dude, and I have less than 1,000 subscribers. There's no way somebody with 1/3 of 1 billion subscribers does this. Absolutely not. I refuse to believe that. But it doesn't end there. Dogpack says, also, my number got leaked. Apparently from a MrBeast employee named Kaylee. I've been getting texts from former MrBeast employees. Texts I received last night claim that James wants to have a private investigator start following me and looking into my family's social media accounts to find ways to discredit me. Apparently, the best narrative they have right now is that I'm a crazy MrBeast superfan that got fired for trying to steal company funds. If this is true, I will say at MrBeast, if you want to resort to personal attacks, I'm happy to reciprocate. Or, just address the evidence. Now, these text messages I'm going to be reading. Dawson, I'm texting you anonymously to let you know that I heard James wants to have a private investigator start following you and looking into every detail of your life. He wants to reach out to your former employers, find all your social media accounts, your family's social media accounts, videos of you, anything. They already have a Google Doc listing possible ways to discredit you, including you're on drugs, you have mental problems, your mom is bipolar, and you were an obsessed superfan. You were crying, begging for your job back after they fired you. You tried to steal company funds, etc. I don't know what's true and what's not, but personally, I really think you should take everything down ASAP. If you take it down, they'll leave you alone. His response to this is, you trolling or what? To which the number in question responds with, this phone number is no longer in service. Stop. Leave. Bro, this is so ominous. If this happened to me, dude, I'd probably call it raps. But hey, Dogpack, he ain't backing down. I don't know if he's been able to verify that this is an actual MrBeast employee or a former employee, but there is some other messages, just like this one he got, that reads, dude, has anyone at Beast contacted you about the posts you're making? I've been reading the NDA over to see what I can and can't post because I'd like to move on with my life and try having some type of social media presence. Not planning on ever mentioning I worked at Beast, but if it got out or something, if somehow, some way I accidentally mentioned it, I wanted to make sure I was gonna get sued to all hell. Also, if you're going to post my message for proof you worked at Beast, I don't care. Just don't show my number. You can save it how you want. Also, I got your number from Kaylee. I don't have access to anything Beast like Slack or anything. Obviously, I'm not a Beast employee, I'm a former employee. Someone else I know told me they texted you on a Reddit talking about Kaylee and Leroy. I'm not that person, and I won't mention any current or former employees because of an NDA. Somebody in the comments on Twitter replied with, it's probably someone just trolling around. Dogpack's response is, it could be, but I know MrBeast does really have private investigators. As long as it doesn't escalate to hiring hitmen, we're good. So it seems that he's not going to back down down anytime soon with this entire situation. He's standing on business, gentlemen. Somebody else replies, wow, this is an incredibly bad look from MrBeast. How despicable. Why doesn't he just simply disprove the claims instead of resorting to this? Guess you hit a nerve. Dogpack responds with, I don't think it's possible to disprove the claims of rigging contests, running illegal lotteries, and selling fake autographs. The evidence is just too strong. The move should have been just to apologize and promise not to do it in the future, in my opinion. Which is totally true. I think that would have been the best option instead of pursuing legal action, or threatening legal action against a former employee and then trying to paint him differently as if he's fully lying. One of MrBeast's actual current employees did make a response debunking the entire video that Dogpack made. He says, I quickly want to debunk some of the info in this video since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions to have knowledge on. There's so much in his video, and I want to specifically address him, saying our videos are faked or staged, because this is not true, and I was on set for many of these videos. He then quotes Dogpack saying, you won't get in a video unless you're family or friends with someone that works at MrBeast. This is a wild statement that can easily be proven wrong. There's probably hundreds or thousands of people who have no affiliation to friends, family of Beast employees. Think the 456 people in Squid Game or ages 1 to 100, etc. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. The train track was CGI, the bus wheels are CGI, the pit is fake. He acts like he's exposing us for using CGI to make backgrounds look cool when we have done multiple public behind the scenes video with So Crispy showing this. It's clearly not a secret. On top of that, we did drive buses in that pit, and same with the train that you claim we didn't. The raccoon was a paid actor. I don't even know what to say about this. Clearly not an actor. Okay, this is the one that really got to me. Dude, why on earth? Why on God's green earth would you focus on the raccoon? That was obviously just a joke that Dogpack decided to post in the video and include in it. But you actually had to make a statement about this? Brother. He quotes him again by saying, the island costs more than $1. They respond, not true, we did pay $1 for this island. You can Google MrBeast purchases Outer Banks Island for $1, which stated this before the video was released. He moved into a mansion 2 months before being in a video, $1 million mansion. In this, he's referring to Dogpack's claim about Mac being a good friend of MrBeast who moved into a mansion before filming. He talks about how 2 months before we filmed the first Mac video that he moved into a mansion. Mac was staying at a friend's house, and I'm not sure how that proves anything or why it's relevant. The wink was added in post. Bruh, he really did wink. This is flat out a lie again. The revenge storyline was added in post. He implies that 42 and 58 from the Ages video was scripted and not real. The contestants themselves have talked about this on streams they did after the video. They legitimately did not like each other. He claims 58 was on the far opposite side and didn't hear him. Just because he was on the other side of the room, you don't think 58 heard him yell? How on earth would he know? Also, I think some of the MrBeast giveaways are fake. We do not fake giveaways. I have been hands-on with some of them and have personally been the person to connect winners with our accounting department to get paid. You also suggested we didn't spend $1 million on Samsung phones, and I can assure you that we did. Another lie from you. I could keep going, but I don't want this to be long. Dawson himself said on Reddit that he was on when filming this video, which might explain some of the stuff he made up. Dawson was only employed from March 25th, 2025 and was let go on March 19th, 2024. He was on a 90-day trial and we ended it early and paid him out to June 25th as we guaranteed the 90 days of pay so he could transition into a new job. I'd appreciate if everyone reading this could help dispel all these fake rumors by spreading this info. And Dogpack actually himself responded to this entire situation, saying, debunking your debunking. Good character assassination attempt. Dude, this guy's like an anime character. You leave out my unpaid trial period and also my time working for Idea Guys, a company for which MrBeast is a client. The founder of Idea Guys also had to get permission from MrBeast to hire me, so weird you guys wouldn't tell him I was erratic. Also, was an obvious joke. Jimmy doesn't know more than like a dozen people. You expect people to believe this? How many people do his employees know? Who was the contestant in Train vs. Pit? How about Lambo vs. Shredder? How did Ava's cousin Justin get into the Chocolate Factory video? Or Della Vlogs? CGI is clearly not a secret. cool. So when Jimmy was accused of using too much CGI in Train vs. Pit, why did he deny it on Twitter? The raccoon was a paid actor. Bruh, you expect to believe Chris and Chandler were petting an actual wild raccoon? Now this, honestly, is kind of a good point because let's be real. Who would go and pet a wild raccoon? That is asking for rabies. From your own source on the island, the transfer tax was $1 and the company also paid $27 in tax and fees for the property. Also, you leased it back to the owner for $0 to $1 plus 27, which equals 28. The wink was added in post. It was, compare the wink to the contestants' other winks in other scenes or none to his TikTok. Basically, this dude Dogpack is doing a full video analysis, a facial recognition analysis of MrBeast winking. He says, interesting how you didn't mention altering the timers or contestant dialogue in post. So that's pretty much the entire situation with MrBeast as of now. If I get any further information, I'm definitely going to make a new video about it because, again, I want to keep you guys updated in the loop on all of this. It's a pretty big situation. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe. If you made it this far, comment keyword beast. Ooh. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.